North County. Welcome to the Morning Brew Wednesday morning, and we have had a few days off and a lot of stuff has happened. And we have lost a legendary musician with Smash Mouth, and we want to throw some music out right now. Eric, we got some music playing?
Yeah.
Yep. So, big weekend for the music industry. We've got, let's see. So Steve Harwell, dead at 56, was kind of battling some alcoholism, and, you know, that's kind of why he stepped away from the band, kind of trying to grasp this whole legendary musician thing and let alcohol kind of get in his way with liver and all that stuff. So
That's too bad.
yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
And we also lost another legendary singer, musician. We lost Jimmy Buffett.
Damn, dude.
Is that crazy?
That is nuts. That's a sad one right there.
Yeah, and he actually got his was a skin cancer type,
I know.
like a blood cancer or something like that.
It's skin cancer, so basically it's kind of, I had skin cancer, and it's scary, man. It's not good.
Yeah, so, and, you know, I mean, he's been kicking it, playing music, touring.
Bars, tequila, I mean, everything. He had everything.
Yeah.
He had so much going on for him, too.
I mean, dadgum, he even has that retirement home in Florida.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's called Margaritaville.
Actual retirement home?
It is. My
man.
my in-laws wanted to retire to it,
Oh, no kidding.
but
That's
we told them we'd
crazy.
never come see them.
You would never go to Margaritaville?
Well, not in Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It requires plane rides and all that stuff. So
Kind of getting out there.
no, they had their house in Hawaii that we went once.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say we. My wife and everybody else. It's mostly me. Mm-hmm. It's not me. I do not do like airplane rides. I'm barely doing what I'm doing now. So
Yeah.
just because they're short trips, Vegas, a half an hour.
You can barely get in the car?
Yeah, I'm good. Half an hour plane ride trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, and the hour and a half to 2 hours to Idaho is a little sketch for me.
Right.
And then the most recent helicopter ride, which is not very far off the ground, I'm golden with that.
Yeah.
So I feel between all of three of those flights, I figured that the hotel or the helicopter ride to Harris Ranch, I would make it.
Okay.
Because I can see the ground. It's fairly close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, don't see us online here.
We're there.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Well, it's not populating for some reason.
Be there, man. We'd be there.
So what's been going on, man? We had Monday and Tuesday off.
Yes, we did.
So Monday was our Labor Day holiday.
Yep.
3-day weekend at Norm, and then you had to go down south yesterday.
Yes, I did.
Right?
Yeah.
And-
Long drive.
Yeah. So how was the weekend at the Peddler's Corral? You had your 2-for-1 on Sunday, right?
2 for 1. Yeah. We were just popping, dude. We had people coming in and having a good time. So come on down. Peddlers, we're going to be open. What's today? Wednesday? We're going to be open tomorrow.
Today
so
is
come on
Wednesday?
down. Yeah. So come on down.
Yeah, dude. I'm not on it. I don't see us.
Yeah. Well, keep going.
I am. So then we got, so let's see, this weekend. What was this weekend? Gosh, there's so many things going. So Friday night, we went to, I know. So Friday, me and my daughter, we went and got our tattoos.
Yeah, I see
right
that.
here. I don't know if you can see that at all, but anyways.
Gotta raise it up a little higher. There you go. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
So she drew that. She's been working on this bull father-daughter tattoo for quite some time. And so she drew it. So we went over to Kenny Neely, right there in Paso, Templeton, longtime tattoo artist. So Kenny, I will post those videos of you doing this here pretty shortly. But anyway, so we went over there and then went to Cool Hands. And then after that, we went over to the Club Car Bar.
How was that?
That was, again, pretty cool.
They have any more bands there? Or?
They had karaoke there, but again, we didn't get there till like 10.
Right.
And they're open till midnight.
Oh, no kidding.
So, and you know, I was pleasantly surprised, you know, with the way that the county is and all these different restaurants and people charging, $19 for a water, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was pleasantly surprised with the prices.
Oh, good.
So I did a vodka soda. My wife did something, I don't know, something rum or whatever.
A foofy drink?
Yeah, and then a Hams.
A Hams.
Remember Hams beer?
I don't remember it, but I remember having a Hams over at at their place because that's what they had.
Yeah, so they had Hams beer, $2. $2 ham beers. And I'm like, going, a ham beer. And the only reason I knew what a ham beer was because on my bar at my house, I have these old, like metal cans, beer cans that, back in the day, you just kind of pulled off the tab on the top.
Yeah.
And these things were hard. You couldn't crush these on your head. And if you did, you were...
Get knocked out.
You were straight beast.
Yeah.
But one of the cans is Hams, and I always thought, going, man, I've never seen a Hams beer. What if they still make them? I think I have a Hams, I have a Schlitz, I have a Olympia, I've got an old Coors can.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was like, I saw the Hams, and I'm like, really, a Hams? I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll take Hams for sure. And it tasted just like a banquet.
It tastes like a banquet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was was delicious.
Yeah, I actually liked it. That's when we went over there and they're like we want to have a cheap beer that everybody could buy.
Yeah.
That's what they were telling us.
Well, Hams beers, here's what it is, and there's no political ties to that at all.
Get slammed on Hams.
Right? Yeah.
I like that, man.
I like it too. So anyways, go check out the Club Car Bar.
A bunch of Hams beers and a nice little burger and listen to some music. I wish they would have live music 3 times a night there.
I did see them. So last Friday and then Saturday, I went there. They had somebody out there pulling a cover.
Gotcha.
So I think they might require a cover charge when they have like a live band or something.
Well, I can understand that.
So,
you know what I mean? As long as it's not $50 a cover charge.
What does Kyle say? Hams beer from the land of blue sky waters. What does that mean? I don't get it. Am I missing it?
Blue sky waters. You don't understand it?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not very versed in world education.
Okay.
So enlighten me. What does that mean?
It just means it's from the waters of the sky.
Oh.
It's just like Perrier. You know what I mean?
Okay. But anyway, that, let's see. Then spent another 48 hours working on my boat trailer. Mm-hmm. So that thing has really, you guys that do boat trailers and all that stuff, mainly you probably have all the tools, that's needed. So I'm working on like a pair of needle nose pliers and, trying to figure out like drill bits, what I have, and I'm trying to hone out more holes like bigger than what my drill bit is. So anyways, 48 hours into it, finally got it together, no lights, no turn signals, and the tongue broke.
The tongue broke.
When we put the boat on it.
Well, you got to get the boat out one way or another.
So we're just going to hook a rope to it and just pull it out and, put a skateboard under.
There you go.
Yeah, put a couple skateboards under and pull it.
A moving dolly,
Dude.
Just going down the road. That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Dude, I mean, something that probably should have taken, 4 hours max? I mean, it's been like nonstop, mainly because I have what I have 5 drill bits and now 7 self-tapping stainless steel screws
just stuck in there,
broken in my trailer.
Well, that just adds, strength.
I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding me, man.
Maybe it's time to take it to a professional.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, or read the directions. I should have read the directions on the wiring harness.
You didn't read?
I didn't. I don't know where they're at now.
Blue wire.
So I was just kind of guessing.
Wire.
I was kind of guessing, but I did all right. I thought.
Okay.
But
are the lights working? Some of them.
Yeah. Like I said, I think when we put the boat on the hitch, it seemed to work, but not off of it.
Okay. Well, if it's on the hitch, that means that's when you want them to work, right?
Well, yeah. We'll go from there.
It sounds like you have a grounding issue.
Yep. So it's definitely a grounding issue. So it's always a grounding issue.
Hams from the land of the sky, blue waters. Hams, the beer refreshing. Hams commercial, 1960s. So that was a commercial, I guess.
That was a commercial?
Yeah, that was a commercial.
Huh.
That was her saying, like the mountains are blue.
Was Hams the one that had the bear?
I have no idea, dude. I wasn't around in the 60s.
Well, neither was Kyle or me. And we put Hams beer. I think Hams beer had...
I think Kyle watches the history of beer on a weekly basis.
Yes, the Hams beer had the bear.
Had a bear? Okay.
Yeah, it's Hams beer.
Okay.
Man, I had no idea this was even still going on. So I'm super soaked. So super stoked. First brewed in 1865 in Minnesota, and here it goes, the land of the sky blue waters.
Okay.
Hams uses the best water for brewing, as well as the choicest barley malt grain.
What is the best water for brewing? I mean, you want the clearest water you can get, like Colorado, they say the Rockies, and everybody's claiming they have the best water. Do we have the best water here?
Hey, that's doesn't happen anymore, right?
No.
Yeah, that's all farce.
It all comes out of Lancaster now?
Yep. It comes out of the LA City water basin. Yeah. So don't let that fool you, Coors Light, guys. Okay? Yeah. It's not brewed in those Rocky Mountain waters, fresh off the mountain snow.
I'll still drink it. Who cares? I still enjoy a good Coors.
But hey, Ham's beers, that's where it's at now.
Maybe we should just go buy a bunch of hams and just leave them in the studio and just drink them.
It's kind of like before the Pig Iron, it was AJ Spurs, and old Randy Reyna had this whole the PBR or PBR.
Yeah.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yep.
Ew.
I don't like those.
Gross. It's like sucking battery acid mixed with baking soda.
That's like the LA Basin's water. Not filtered.
Dude, that was New York City water landfill.
Rat turds.
Yeah, that was what that came from.
Oh, God, yeah, that's horrible stuff, man. I tried drinking that for a month, and I couldn't do it.
It's kind of like Rolling Rock. You ever get into, taste the Rolling Rock?
Rolling Rock was probably the first beer I ever had.
Really?
Yeah, that was probably the first beer I had, and that stuff's like freaking drinking metal water. That stuff's harsh.
What are some of the worst tasting beers?
Worst tasting beers?
Okay, Rolling Rock. Okay, Natty Light. Listen, if you've never drinking Natty Light, you're lying,
dude. If you're not sitting in your long johns, dude, with no shirt on, with socks on in your front porch drinking a Natty Light, you ain't living.
Right. Well, everybody's been in that situation. It's like, damn it, I can't afford $15 for a 12-pack, but $6.99 for Natty? Okay.
That's what you call gut rot, though. That is literally, you really wake up the next morning going, dude, why?
Yeah, but remember when they come out with Natty Light Ice? It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was Natty Light Ice, 5.5% alcohol? Yeah, like you need any more alcohol with Natty Light. I mean, that's straight headache. I mean, you wake up the next day and you felt like somebody just tattooed your head with a baseball bat.
But I'll tell you what, man, they go down like freaking water when you're at the river or the lake. You just drink those things and just sit in the lake and water and just
I think if you just drink straight rat poop water at the lake, it's going to taste the same thing.
All right, well.
But either way, you're out at the lake, it's hot, the beers are going down nice and cold.
Let's ask everybody, what's your favorite beer and what's your least favorite beer? Anybody out there? What is your favorite beer?
Let's see what
else.
Keystone is kind of making a comeback.
Keystone was okay though.
I think Bud Light had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
So they kind of transitioned their Bud Light drinkers to Keystone because I see a lot of those Bud Light guys drinking Keystone now.
Bud Light transitions a lot.
Yep. So, but now you got Keystone kind of making a comeback.
Right.
Remember Mickey's Big Mouth?
Oh, man. Yeah, you could get pounded. You get just smoshed on those things, dude. Just smoshed.
Mickey Big Mouth, those tasted like something like mustard weeds.
It was like you had to chew on it when they first came out, it felt like.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is there? There's...
mustard weeds.
You have the old... what about the old... oh, man. Old English.
Yeah, but those are malt beers. Now you're getting into malts. We're talking about like light beers, like Coors Light, and stuff like that.
Remember the Coors Party Ball?
Coors Party, was it like it looked like a little grenade?
It was a little round 5-gallon ball with a keg pump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you could buy that from the stores or anything like that. So it was like basically they called it a party ball.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yep.
I remember, I don't remember that at all.
That came out when I was in high school, so we were able to get our hands on that a couple times.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, the big plastic round ball afterwards becomes a soccer ball.
There you go. Start throwing it. Dodgeball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, nice.
But, there's still a lot of beers out there that are, like, existent, but they're not existent, Mm-hmm. So,
but you'd be surprised, man. People drink a lot, so
everybody's on this whole, pushing, IPAs and stuff.
I can't drink IPAs anymore, man. I'm not a big fan.
I really wish something would be like a light beer, but like have more flavor.
I'm all about.
It's kind of hard, right?
I'm all about ranch water, man. Not the ranch water brand, but I'm about soda water, tequila, and lime. And there's zero headache on that, and you can get a good drunk on it, and then yeah, that's good, man.
Soda water, what?
Soda water, good tequila, and lime.
Oh.
And you're freaking rocking, styling. No headaches, no hangover the next day. You wake up, you're like, wow, I feel amazing.
I do that with vodka, soda water and vodka.
Yeah.
But
I
then,
think vodka has more oils in it though, so that's what makes your hangover stick around.
Could be.
Could be. Potatoes.
Well, it's 7:48 right now. Let's take a quick break, and we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. So we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, Wednesday morning, and we have somebody on the line right now, right, Eric?
That's right.
There's been a lot of stuff going on. We just got done with Labor Day weekend, a big 3-day weekend. There was all kinds of stuff happening, and thank goodness we have Lori Bryant with SLO County News on our side, calling in and telling us all about what's happening in the North County. Lori, good morning.
Good morning, you guys.
How was your 3-day, 4-day weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. Went to the lake on Monday, and so I stayed out there and I didn't have any service. Sorry, but the lake was beautiful Monday. I guess it was overcast all weekend until Monday. So we went out to the lake and had a good time. Had a great weekend. How about you guys?
Yeah, the lake is dropping fast. We went out there.
That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, we went out there Monday also, and I mean it is dropping fast. But I think they're trying to anticipate the wet winter that we're going to have again. So
yeah, most likely. So we're going to have a nice cooler day today with the weather, and right now we have no incidents on our side of the grade. On top of the grade, there's some fog, so be aware of that. There is one accident in Arroyo Grande, but it sounds like non-injury. And that's pretty much it for this morning. The weekend had some not bad things happening, but it was a bit busy. We had a couple fires, a couple accidents, but other than that, yesterday we had a pretty bad accident on Creston Road in Melody in Paso, and it was a T-bone. But 2 patients went to the hospital. We don't know their conditions, but hopefully they're going to be okay. And other than that, that's pretty much the big news.
Wow. Well, sounds pretty good. It sounds like it's going to be a good week, and sounds like our weather is going to be warming up towards the end of the week as well. So
yeah, again, it'll warm up. But that's okay. I mean, like today's going to be nice and cool, and we can get some stuff done and get caught up from the Labor Day weekend, and that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Lori, and we appreciate everything you do with SLO County News and all your followers and villagers and everybody that participates in making all that information happen.
Yeah, and we're hopefully this week I'm going to get out to your place. I want to get out to your store. So when is it open, on Thursday?
On Thursdays, yeah, 12 to 5. Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Okay.
Sunday. Come on out.
Well, I might have to drive all the way to Templeton on Thursday.
Yeah, you can take the back roads home afterwards too. It'll take you right to your house.
Right, exactly. Well, I
Awesome.
hope you guys have a beautiful day and enjoy the day and get caught up on all the stuff that we're behind on.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Lori, have a great day. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Great. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Lori Bryant, Slow County News, 29,000 followers and growing. And then speaking of traffic, we might as well talk about this. A distracted driver causes a rollover crash on Highway 101.
That's right.
You hear about that?
I was there.
Okay, vehicle breached a chain link perimeter fence during the rollover, collided with 7 unoccupied vehicles along Ramada Drive. A distracted driver caused a rollover crash Friday at approximately 12:30 p.m. According to the Highway Patrol, the incident on Highway 101 and 46 in Pass Road was involving a 2001 Ford Explorer driven by a 20-year-old Derek Emiliano Lunker of Atascadero. Great, Derek.
Good job, Derek.
Derek was driving the Ford Explorer northbound on 101 at a speed of approximately 65 to 70 mile an hour while being distracted by his cell phone. Unbelievable. Isn't it that a law you can't be using your cell phone while you're driving?
So I didn't see the accident, but I saw the aftermath. I was going to get a battery, and I was on the freeway, and I was like, what the hell? There's traffic everywhere. And all of a sudden, there's like a hole in the gate. There's cars everywhere in front of Firestone. Like on the road in Firestone, not on the freeway.
Jeez.
So he had a good time. Yeah, he was. I think they had to extract somebody. And,
Well, it says Lunker was not properly restrained, was partially ejected during the crash, resulting in a fracture to his left leg and other injuries. Emergency responders responded to him by ground ambulance to the Severus Hospital, where he was admitted for treatment. And also named to...
Well, yeah, he you got to stay off your cell phones, first of all, when you're driving on the freeway, you got to figure that out. Be safe.
Failure to use safety equipment significantly... Severity of injuries. Come on.
So no seatbelt.
No seatbelt.
On your cell phone.
Using your cell phone.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you weren't speeding. You were going like 65 miles an hour, they said.
Right.
But still, I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Yep.
It could have been a lot worse. So, and you weren't even drunk or nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's... because they ruled out alcohol.
They did.
They ruled out alcohol.
Drugs
And
and alcohol.
It's like, you just did a dum-dum.
Yep.
You just did a dum-dum sober.
Yeah.
Looking down at your cell phone, and instead of turning, you just kept going straight.
And then ran through a chain link fence.
And then ran through a chain link fence, probably down there by Firestone and
Right in front of Firestone, dude.
right in front of Firestone.
Right in front of Firestone.
Unbelievable. And you know all those cars are down there parked because they're going to Firestone.
Yeah.
So that's a whole line of cars. So that's why they said he wiped out like 6 or 7 cars.
Teresa said, because their airflow filter services is down there, street was closed down for a while. Couldn't get in or out or of the street. So that street was probably blocked off. Mayhem.
God, hey, that's a good thing. I mean, think about that. They're down there at the end of that. That's a one-way street,
That's not a good thing.
right? If they're blocked out, they can't get out.
They can't get out. They take the river out.
See, that would have been a good timing to leave that fence link out and just put an on-ramp.
An on-ramp
Right there.
right there.
Yeah. I mean, if any place in San Luis, northern San Luis Obispo County needs an on-ramp for the freeway, it's right there.
Right.
Right there, get off and get on right there, right across from airflow filter services.
I like that. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, because you have to drive all the way down. You have to go down, and that light down there sucks down by AM, PM. It's like, it seems like it doesn't work when you're there.
And then, like, if you have like 5 semi trucks down there, you're waiting for a while.
Oh, yeah.
They're always turning to go to Firestone or down that road. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, because you turn literally like maybe, 10 feet, and then you have another light.
Yep.
And so you never get there. I hate getting off of that exit and that intersection right
Yeah,
there.
it sucks. You got to like hopscotch to get to the next
Yeah.
light, to get under the bridge, and then there's another light, and then you go, another 50 yards, and there's another light, and then
I literally do not pay attention to the lights. I just go. Whenever I can go, I go.
it's green go.
Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 lights right there within like 25 yards,
I know
30 yards.
That's crazy. So it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's Caltrans in California for you.
That's it.
Kind of like at the bottom of my street, there's literally there's 5 signs, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 signs, and it says Start parking, end parking, start parking, end parking, all within like 15 feet. I swear to God. It's like, I'm like, are you kidding me? And so it's basically this turn, right before you come up the hill, look to the right.
Okay.
You'll see like these signs that I'm talking about, and you're just going, dude, who's the engineer for this?
Park, don't park. Park, don't park.
That's exactly what it does.
Yeah.
It says start parking, end parking, and then it goes start parking, end parking.
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
What do you got going on this weekend up here, dude?
God.
I know you're getting all
Getting all fired
I
up.
know, I can tell. What's going on this weekend? Anything going on this weekend?
There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Okay.
We're like in that fourth quarter. Let's see, September, October. Not quite, but we're getting into that. Everybody's back in school.
I know.
Kind of life is kind of slowing down. All the traveling is kind of done.
Yeah.
So your events are happening. I think we got the brew at the zoo happening this weekend.
Yeah.
The second brew at the zoo is happening this weekend. We've got we've got the 3 speckled hens coming on. I think the end of this month.
Is that right?
I think so.
All right.
So we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got the Creston Classic Rodeo.
I gotta think for that.
Kicking off next week.
Yeah.
So that's going to be huge. As always, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss. I mean, you've got 4 days of fun, family fun. Sunday, is my favorite, which is mutton busting. I think they said 4 and under. Mm-hmm. Kids can enter.
6 and under.
6 and under.
Yeah, 6 and under.
The kids can enter to ride the sheep.
That sheep.
And it is a kick in the pants. I tell you what. I mean, if you are kind of against the rodeo and all that stuff, you got to go for this event only.
Yep.
Because this is so fun. The kids, they got their helmets on, they got their vests on, and they just hold on to these sheep just running out of the chute as long as they can. And so as long as they're riding that sheep, they're gaining time.
Or if you just like watching kids cry all the time, that's a good time to go to.
Oh man, they take some topplers though. Hey, did you see all the videos and everything for the people that went to that Burning Man?
Oh my God, what a mess, dude.
So that Burning Man thing is wild to start off with.
It's not even young. I thought it was a bunch of young people, dude. It's people like in their 40s and 50s and 60s going to that.
Oh, it's a bunch of hippies.
It is. It's crazy, man. And then they get stuck. Then they have the protest. Then they get stuck. And then it's just like an ongoing thing, man. It was just like, whoa.
My wife showed me that protest where the sheriff goes through the barricade or the trailer, and that gal was still attached. The gal was attached. I'm thinking to myself, going, seriously, what's the purpose of tying yourself to the trailer? So that way, when somebody does smash through the trailer, you're going to get whipped with it. That's a lot of, that's like protest stupidity.
But they're on Indian reservation, and they have a different law, and on the reservation they don't have laws like us, so they can kind of do whatever they want.
They can smash the trailer and
they have their own little.
That's why laws. I wish I was an Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah, different laws. You don't have to follow the normal rights and wrongs.
Well,
so
yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, Burning Man for sure was a huge success, and then a huge river. So that's the way it went.
Yeah, I saw some trailers and trucks pulling trailers out. At first, when I come across it, I thought it was like a tractor pull.
Yeah. I
thought it was like those truck pulls, and then I'm like, wait, that's an RV. And this truck, it was an F-250. He's like, bah! Like that, and just mud everywhere. And then I'm like, oh, this is that Burning Man, because I heard that it just rained cats and dogs there.
I like the fact that the CEO for Burning Man came out and said, if you don't have food and water, it's your own stupidity. Because when you come out to go camping, you need to be self-sufficient. Well, it's like, no, you guys need to provide food and stuff to buy, at the event, right? So I thought that was it was just a whole snap show.
I don't even, what is it? Is it just kind of like a concert?
It's just concerts, yeah.
Is it just a bunch of like sex, drugs, and rock and roll?
And then they burn a bunch of things. They build these huge structures, and then they burn them like a dinosaur in a building, and then they go out there, get naked, run around, get all loaded on drugs, and then run around and listen to music, and
So they were doing that out at Lake San Antonio, and it was called like Whiskey in a Bottle or something like that.
I think Cecil went to that. Cecil catered that event, I think.
Yeah.
El Red Rooster.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was there catering the event.
It was, I don't recall it being in the last couple of years. It might have, but The only reason I remember it was
Because you're there?
well, no, because there was years ago I was affiliated with this guy that had limousines, and so I was kind of running limousines with them.
Okay.
And they had this whiskey in a bottle or lightning in a bottle event, and they wanted the limousine to pick up their guests from the winery and take them out there, and basically like a tour, like a bus all weekend long, but with the limos.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so that was kind of the first thing I heard about it. Then I heard the aftermath of it, which was like, just a fiasco.
There's a lot of that going on around here. There's people doing private events out here that we don't even know about.
Right.
They're so sneaky. That's like there's a rave,
Yep.
out there, and I didn't know about it until somebody told me. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Sneaky.
So let's see what else we got going on here. We've got big game last Friday night, Tascadero and Paso Robles. Okay, Bearcats hosted the Greyhounds last Friday night, the reigning state champions, and the Bearcats were actually leading them. And then the second half, it was all Greyhounds. Greyhounds beating the Bearcats 28-14.
Wow.
So Tascadero Paso is always a good rivalry, North County rivalry. So
So is this at Paso?
that was at Paso. That was at War Memorial.
Does anybody know if they cut the tree down yet? The old oak tree.
Well, let's see. There's any pictures?
No. I only have one picture.
I'm pretty sure they have, because they said they were gonna cut it down before school started. So
Right, okay.
basically for this reason, because they don't want people standing underneath it during the barbecue and the tree fall down and smash a bunch of people.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Templeton was on the road last weekend to East Bakersfield and destroyed them. I don't have the score, but it was like 41-13.
Saw Coach Crow on Saturday morning, and he seemed pretty chippery about it. So he was pretty happy.
Yep, JV shut out East Bakersfield also. I think that was 21-0.
All right.
So
Let's go Eagles.
So this Friday night, Templeton hosts. Who are they out this weekend? It's Strathmore.
Oh, I got it.
This weekend, I think.
We're prepared here.
Is it Strathmore?
Let's see.
Firebaugh, old Josh Allen's high school.
Yeah.
So last year we went to Firebaugh, which I thought was pretty cool, except for the tri-tip sandwiches sucked.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the Firebaugh, I'm going to tell you guys right now, your guys' tri-tips blow.
Dude, our tri-tip sandwiches for the TYFL on Saturday were great. Did you
bet.
have one? You didn't even have one, did you?
I wasn't there, man. I was working on my boat trailer.
I know. Man, they were so good, and there's so much meat in it. Oh my God, it was great.
So,
Great.
TYFL's concessions is by far the best in the county.
Yes.
And the referees all kind of bid to be able to go to Templeton to ref the games.
That's right.
Because we're the only ones that actually, feed them. Give the referees, hot dog, burger, whatever they want.
Right.
And because a lot of the concessions, other towns don't do that. But the food at the concessions in Templeton is the best. So even if you don't go to the games on Saturdays,
Come out, man. Just
come
eat.
out. You can buy a tri-tip sandwich for what, $10?
Yeah.
So an awesome tri-tip sandwich was for $10. Is
have
Shaw
Eagle
still doing
dogs.
those dogs?
We have Eagle dogs, so it's basically hot dogs wrapped in bacon.
Well, not just any hot dog. So they're like 100% beef. I mean, it's
Beef.
good stuff. It's not like an Oscar Mayer wiener 99 cents. So it's like literally when you buy it, you're like, dude, this is good stuff.
It's all good, man.
So yeah, you come out.
Tri-tip nachos now. We got tri-tip nachos. Oh my gosh, man. And we got margaritas. Oh wait, no, we don't have margaritas. We have margaritas, but they're not for sale.
You know what? If we were on an Indian reservation, we would.
That's right, man.
If we were playing football on an Indian reservation, we'd have Bloody Marys and margaritas.
And hams. Just here, hams. Get your hams.
We're sponsored by Ham Beer. Hey, why not?
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
I want to be sponsored by Ham Beer. That'd be great, man. That's awesome.
Well, let's go down there. I'm sure. Well, so you got the Club Car Bar is going to be open after the football game Friday night.
Down there. I'm gonna probably go down there Friday night.
Yeah, if they can fit. Hey, so yesterday I'm thinking myself, or day before I'm thinking myself, going, hey, you know what? Because I usually sponsor the high school on KPRL.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I text Chad. I'm like, Chad, I said, are you guys? Did I miss the sponsorship email or whatever? And he's like, no, we're not broadcasting the Templeton games this year.
Huh?
Yeah, and I'm like, why not? And so he said that they're doing Raiders and I don't know. They're doing something else.
NFL.
But they're already doing that. So I'm just wondering, and I asked him, I said, was that your guys' decision or Templeton's? And they kind of gave it back to Dick Mason, because Dick Mason has left KPRL and moved to Arizona or something like that, and started a NFL
Broadcast
station or something like that.
Okay.
He basically bought a station in another state, Utah or Arizona.
Gotcha.
So Dick Mason was obviously the broadcaster, the sports announcer. And then along with, I believe, Rich Shimke, which was the old past Robles coach, was also one of the announcers there for the games. So I think due to lack of announcers, they chose not to air the football game.
They should have asked us.
Yeah, which sucks, because, I mean, it was good for the people and parents and the families that didn't get to make it to the games.
That's right.
Like last Friday, I didn't go. I would have listened to the football game.
Yeah.
You always like to support the local kids and, hear the games and get riled up. And,
That's right.
And, maybe there's an opportunity.
So let's do it.
And then I don't even know if Paso is being aired.
No.
I know Atascadero is. Which is that was the whole big fallout with Coach Tanemoto.
Yes, yeah.
Him announcing. So I'm wondering how that's going to go. I've been kind of
Protesting.
no, not protesting. Like I said, I like when I see the whole.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm behind pushing that.
Yeah.
I'm behind pushing that little screw. But yeah, Coach T got exiled out of the announcing for the Greyhounds, and
Boo.
yeah, and then Paso doesn't. As far as I know, they don't have anything, and then obviously Templeton does not either.
All right.
So
Well, we got a lot of news to cover, bud. So let's go to commercial real quick and come back. What do you say?
you got it. Yep. Let's go to commercial, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew. Welcome back to the Morning Brew Wednesday morning, and we are at Hump Day. You know what that means? Humpity hump. Get your hump on. So if anything that you can look forward to, it's Fridays and Hump Day.
Home day.
Hump Day. Hump Day.
All right.
And VFW and Atascadero burgers.
Burgers.
Great burgers, brats. You got to go check those out.
Got to check it out.
So speaking of football, we have a local guy, right?
Don't have him in there.
You don't have that one?
No,
okay,
I
we'll
don't
save
have-
that
we'll
one
save
for
it
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a
We'll
big.
save
That's
that.
kind
We'll
of a big story.
Yeah, we'll
so
save that one
I
for
wanna
tomorrow.
save that one for tomorrow.
Okay. Let's see. How about the library exhibit?
Let's do it.
Okay, so library exhibits features a 19th century Central Coast portraits. How creepy is that? I think they're holding hands.
They are. That's the first thing I saw when I saw the picture.
That was literally, first I saw their dirty hand,
Yeah.
And-
Well, they're working. I mean, they're probably,
but they're holding hands. I kind of had to read through this to make sure what I was promoting here. I didn't know if I was like promoting like the first.
I think they look pretty similar, so it could be a father and son, brothers. So, it could be.
Incest was running rapid back then too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So just display offers photographic look into the past.
Wow.
The Paso Robles Library will have a display sampling of the Paso Robles Historical Society's large collection of the works of the late 19th century photographer Richard J. Arnold this September. While operating a studio in San Luis Obispo from 1886 to 1892, Arnold made significant contribution to early California photography when he chose not to limit his subjects to paying clients, but to photograph all walks of the Central Coast.
Interesting.
Produced from glass plate photographic negatives over 125 years old, these framed prints offer a glimpse of what it was like to live in this area through images of men, women, and children who came before. The Historical Society displays in the library will be available for viewing in the month of September. So go down there and check that out. So that's always cool to check out like old photos of,
It is.
you know, like the North County.
Yeah.
Have you ever been down to the museum in downtown Templeton?
Yeah, I did a video a couple years back for the art history wall, and I had to go down to the Historical Society and get pictures and all the history about North County and put it together in like a montage for a video. And it's crazy, man. They got some cool videos.
That's who we need on here.
Pictures, I'm sorry. Not videos, pictures.
Yeah, that's who we need on there.
I mean, you can see like downtown Templeton, like you can see it down at like I think Jack's and stuff like that, where all the cowboys are sitting out there, still dirt roads and buggies and horses. There's some great history here, man. From Jesse James to all the other stuff going on. It's pretty cool.
Well, just in the North County, just Templeton alone, I mean, Templeton serves as a history itself for the railroad system.
That was the main attraction.
Yeah, this Templeton was the turning point for the railroad. From L.A. and then down to from San Francisco.
That's right.
And then it's really cool. My buddy Arnold, 101 is actually the old 101 is actually his backyard.
Right.
In his backyard, it has the old, and it's concrete, so it's not asphalt. So it's a concrete, slab with the stripes in the middle.
That's crazy.
And so there's many things of history. It's like the churches when they were built. They're old school. I would just what I'd like to do is one day is where somebody just opens up. Everything is open in Templeton. You can go into any house. You can go to any building. You can go to any structure that you want to in Templeton. You know what I'm saying?
Randomly walk into somebody's house?
Just go check out like the old houses. Like there's still some houses that look like when you walk in, you're like taking a step back into history.
Huh, interesting.
Like my buddy John has a house here in Templeton that his mom lives in. Literally, you walk into it, it reminds me of my grandmother's house at the sales yard when I was a kid.
Right.
I mean, it looks everything. I mean, I even think it has some canned food in there from like the 70s. Right when you walk in, but it's like old school. There's a lot of these different places. Like the old church was transformed. Transformed. There we go. Transformed into two like studio like bed and breakfast type things.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right there, kind of right down from the park.
Yeah.
So you got that, which is kind of trippy, and then you got just like you said, there's just all these old houses. That are getting, renovated and they're getting changed around, but there's still some old stuff there that hasn't changed.
We got some great history
years
here, man. We got some cool. We'll have to dig into that a little bit. So,
yeah.
Hey, good morning, Kathy Babcock. Thanks for joining us. Good morning,
Kathy. Good morning.
Yeah,
good morning.
Good morning.
Morning Brew. Morning Brew. Let's see what else we got. Tascadero Elks does a lot of supporting.
Yeah.
So Tascadero Elks Lodge, right there at the northern end of Atascadero. Supports FFA and 4-H students at the Mid-State Fair.
That's right.
You got that one?
I do.
Awesome. 7 local students received financial support during Junior Livestock Auction. The Atascadero Elks Lodge supported 6 local Future Farmers of America and 4-H students with $200 add-on donations during the recent Junior Livestock Auction at the California Mid-State Fair. The $1,400 in total donations and the FFA and 4-H students were celebrated during the recent dinner at the Elks Lodge in Atascadero. So Atascadero looks like they donated to help the kids out, adding add-ons to their purchases and their projects. So,
congratulations.
Atascadero Elks have contributed over $850,000 to various programs, including youth activities, sports programs, handicap, needy children, patriotic programs, veteran programs, and community activities. In addition, the Elks participate in drug awareness programs at local high schools and distribute dictionaries to all the 3rd graders in the area.
Okay.
So good job, Tascadero Elks Lodge, for always supporting North County and all the kids and events around us.
Good job.
So, all right, man. I think we're running out of time.
We are running out of time.
It is 8:15, and we have Austin with Echo Shelters coming on.
That's right.
Next to talk about their event. They're a big event that they got coming up. I believe the end of September.
Okay.
So their walk. I think it's a walkathon.
It's a walkathon. Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Austin here shortly. He'll be on at 8:45, and we're gonna talk about what that program is and how it helps our community and our people in need.
All right.
Well, Eric, I think that's time. Welcome back. It's time to get out of here. Right?
Let's go.
That's a song.
I know.
Well, cool, man. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. Please share us, follow us, invite others to like us, help build our channel. We're actually closing in on 3,500 followers on our private page, and we are closing in on 2,400 on our open page, our Facebook pages. So please continue to like us, share us, and engage with us during our show, guys. But as always, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Amy and Jamie's Place. Guys, thanks again. We'll see you next time.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Veux-tu danser avec moi?
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.